You already know what I'm driving since you probably read the title of this video. It's an Alfa Romeo 4C, but this happens to be the Spider model. Yeah, see, it's got a removable fabric top that lets you enjoy the pleasures of open-air motoring, and even though this car has lost its lid, it's still one of the sexiest on the market today and remains a real performer. Yeah. One glance at the spec sheet exposes this Italian beauty's true nature. She can rip from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.1 seconds and pull 1.1 Gs on the skid pad. Trouncing that impressive performance, her brakes can decelerate you at 1 1/4 times the force of gravity. There's no need to visit a chiropractor, just perform a few panic stops. I don't think there's another car on the market in the US today that looks this hot, drives as well, and costs so little. Base price for a 4C Spider is less than 68 grand, and about its only real rival is a Porsche Cayman or maybe something from Lotus, but still, Zuffenhausen's offering is not made of exotic materials. To deliver all of this, the 4C is built around a handmade carbon fiber and aluminum monocoque structure. It provides biblical levels of rigidity along with astounding lightness. In fact, dressed for action, this car weighs just 2,487 pounds, a mere 22 more than its coupe counterpart. That feather-like construction allows its mid-mounted 1.75-liter engine to accelerate the 4C like a jet hooked to an aircraft carrier's catapult. It is seriously fast, though it does make quite a bit of racket. When equipped with the optional $500 racing exhaust, this car is seriously loud. And let me be clear, it's pretty much just noisy because there is no mistaking it for anything other than a droning 4-cylinder engine. Aside from this and the stock exhaust, you can also get an Akrapovic 2-mode titanium setup from Slovenia. You know, that tiny country in the Balkans everyone forgets about? No, that's Slovakia. Go south. Now you're in Albania. Go to the northwest a little. Yeah, that one right there. The 4C's turbocharged engine is rated at a rather skimpy 237 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque, but thanks to an advantageous power-to-weight ratio, it moves the car with absolute authority. A speedy 6-speed double clutcher is the only gearbox available, and for the most part it's fast and smooth, though a manual would be nice. Its transmission may be automatic, but curiously, the 4C's steering is not. Because this car is so light, they can get away with a fully manual tiller. That's right, there is no boost whatsoever, be it electric or hydraulic. All you've got are your own burly biceps. This can make parking a bit tough, but the trade-off for this is brilliant communication. The 4C feels like a laser-guided missile. Think about where you want it to go, and it's there every single time. The steering is really just about perfect. Regrettably, this Alfa does tend to read the road. If there are any ruts in the pavement, it wanders annoyingly, so 2 hands are mandatory, which is fine since there are no armrests in here. It also lacks a glove box. The trunk is absolutely tiny, and even I have a hard time fitting in here. The sills are so wide and the seat is so low. The seat is also extremely limited in its adjustments, and as I'm sitting right now, I can't even see the top of the tachometer. That's how tight it is. As for the ride, it's plenty firm, but perhaps not as harsh as you might think, though the car does seem to skitter a little over larger bumps. The 4C Spider is a true driver's car that just so happens to have a removable roof. Now, if you live at the top of a twisting mountain road or go racing every other weekend, it is the perfect addition to your vehicle fleet. But if you need even a smidgen of practicality, it's pretty much a no-go. Really, it's more of a toy than a vehicle you could live with every day. I'd keep the 4C Spider's lightweight body, gorgeous styling, swift acceleration, and incredible dynamics, but its cramped cabin, droning exhaust, and lack of features are hard to ignore. And then there's the price. Well, far cheaper than anything else made of carbon fiber and imported from Italy. This example here still costs $73,395. And for that much cash, you can get a hell of a lot of awesome cars like a BMW M4, Shelby GT350R, or Cadillac ATS-V, just to name a few. Now, no, they will not be as pure and engaging as the 4C here is, but they're nearly as much fun and a hell of a lot easier to live with. Hey you, yeah you just watched this video, it was great, it was a new curb, come on. So why don't you do us all a favor and subscribe, that way you never miss any of them. Just hit the button, couldn't be easier.